Nikers.
John, in the podcasting biz, we have a phrase, and that phrase is "never kill the bit."
Well, the bit was killed.
The bit was killed. Now, obviously, you don't want to walk into things on purpose because it becomes less genuine. But yesterday, I was stabbed in the back. I was stabbed in the back by Mario. I was stabbed in the back by Dan. I was stabbed in the back by our own chat.
But
Bro, I was about to windmill slam dunk on John last night, and everyone put a pause to my amazing goblin joke.
But these beautiful angels, they were protecting me, and I appreciate every one of them.
I saw a shark going in for the kill, man, and I just wanted to step in and try to help, bro. Yeah. All right, so
you love to see
there was blood in the water, dude. As soon as I thought, like, there was this inkling of a moment in the show where I was like, oh, the Green Goblin, and then I couldn't stop. I was infatuated. I couldn't.
And I would have fell for it. I'll tell you that right now because it fits so well.
It really did. It was a 1 in a million shot, and I impacted on the surface.
You blew it.
You blew it, Mario.
Are you an angel?
What?
An angel. I heard the deep space pilots talk about them. They're the most beautiful creatures in the universe.
Hello there. We are tonight's entertainment.
We would be honored if you would join us.
You've got a billion toys.
You brought in your doll collection.
These are not dolls, Jim. These are commodities. Same as gold or oil.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0.
You are now listening to the Collecting Weekly podcast.
This is the true form of lore gang right here. Very nice. YouTube.com/collectingweekly. Thank you very much. That's very cool. Big.
Hey guys, my name is Zach.
I'm Mario.
And I'm Jonathan.
Welcome to this week's episode of Collecting Weekly. It's a weekly podcast where my friends and I talk about the things that matter the most to us this week in collecting.
Yeah, we want to thank our friends over at Waddle Scrapyard and 1/6 Corner for sponsoring this week's episode of Collecting Weekly. Be sure to use code CW10 during our live recording for 10% off all in-stock items.
Yep, that's CW10, all caps, on 16corner.com. We have a great show planned for you guys tonight. Lots of new third-party stuff, lots of first-party stuff, a little bit of a letdown by Hasbro. And I think since Small Talk is off this week, I was like, you know what, I have to talk. I literally can't not talk about this today. I have to. Before we get into that, let's kick it off with the world's favorite podcast segment.
Let's do it.
It's new this week.
All right, what'd you get new this week, Mario?
So I got a couple things in the mail. First off, the Shore Trooper Squad leader finally showed up. Shout out to Ray at Underground Figures for all three of these figures, actually. I have yet to crack this open. I just unboxed this, or just took it out the shipper this morning just to snap a quick photo. But I'm looking forward to get this on the shelf. Last night we did an unboxing of the Hot Toys Lando Calrissian from Bespin, along with the why am I drawing a blank on his name? The Death Watch Mandalorian. I don't know. I was thinking Death Star or Deathstroke for some reason. Real quick, Lane with the super chat. He said, "Are we going to talk about the Pooh Rancor?"
Yeah. Oh, you know it.
Yeah. Stay tuned, Lane. We're gonna get the
obliterated.
It's the first thing on the show sheet. I wanted to get all the negativity out of the way because I really want this to be an overtly positive stream today. So I had to talk about Dookie Rancor first.
Yeah. So no, I really like the Lando figure. The head sculpt is phenomenal. It's a little bit lackluster in accessories, but I mean, it's Lando. I really don't expect much from this particular figure at all. So I think we got what we needed to get in this figure. So, just take it for face value. That's what you're getting. And the Death Watch Mandalorian, I forgot it again. Jesus. The Death Watch Mandalorian, you know what? Last night when I started posing this thing up, it started to grow on me a little bit more, even though it's just like a basic Mandalorian. But when I started messing around with, different poses here and there, and I like it. It's really starting to grow on me, man. I mean, after I took a little bit of inspiration from XM on this pose, or at least tried to just mimic it a little bit. And I like it. I think it turned out great. So this is a great looking figure, and I'm absolutely happy with all three of these purchases.
Yeah,
Looking forward to more. What's coming in?
It was a fun unboxing last night, and you did an awesome pose. So it was a blast.
No, thanks, man.
That Lando looks awesome. Yeah.
I think the Death Watch Mando is a really simple figure done perfectly. Like, it's not going to blow your mind. I know we had the discussion yesterday about, maybe it could have had more things on it or more accessories or whatever, but it's like, checks all the boxes, good articulation, an outfit that's, you could remove the fat suit, but, just by posing it, you're not going to ruin that fabric, right? You could pose it as much as you want.
Exactly.
Maybe the pleather, you just have to watch out for that a little bit, but, all things considered, I mean, that's what we saw on the show. That's what you got in figure form, and super short printed figure. So I think that's a slam dunk purchase, honestly.
No, I will.
And I think
will
it
say
was
that
a good price too, right?
You know what? I got it for a little bit of a discount. I think it's like $10 off retail, something like that.
Even better.
But yeah, you know what? The I'm not gonna lie. The fat suit actually underneath the figure is a little bit annoying, because I had a hell of a hard time trying to lift up that arm like that. So I had to keep twisting and pulling a little bit and just trying to pull it up. It was a little bit of a bitch to get there, but I eventually got it to do what I wanted to do. And I'm liking the end results.
Lane Kramer says, I love my Death Watch Mando. I think, honestly, for a background character, it's an amazing figure. I like it. Pleather could be an issue long term, but it's really good for $235 getting. Checking in with the chat, we got Toy Mafia, Ninja Squirrel, Evening You Fine Gentleman, Nicolio, Lane Kramer, Tukatri, Hugh with the 9.8 baby, Ben Thomas, Ninja Squirrel. The chat is like going to a tavern, drinking, seeing folk like in years gone by what happened. A raise a toast, all collect in their collection.
Amen, brother.
Right there with you, my guy. We got Lemur Hernandez, D. Martinez, Chasen Haas, Danny Lee, Sean Usby, Marcos from Collector's Zone.
What's going on, Marcos?
Toy Mafia. Who else do we got here? Lane Kramer with that super chat. Thank you so much. We'd love to see that. Cuervo, JB Collection, Equan, and Eddie Mendez. Sweet Angel.
Oh, Eddie, what's going on?
Hey, what's going on, Eddie? Miss you, bro.
Eddie's on that workout grind right now. John, you got some new this week. I think I may have missed it on the show sheet, but what'd you get this week?
I got some. I'll show it for next show, but I'll mention it briefly. Got some Topps cards from 1989, the Batman 1989 Batman sealed Topps cards from back in the day. I have the full collection open, but I found some sealed ones and I want to frame them up and put them up. And I also picked up some cool for the nursery light switch covers that are like comic related. They have all the comic sounds like boom, pow, and so forth. So I'll
light switch covers.
Yeah, I'll get some photos and we'll talk about them on next Tuesday show.
Are you gonna do those little socket covers? Do they have those in Canada? Those like a little plastic you plug into the sockets of the baby.
When it's to baby proof the room. Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, those are a pain in the butt to find, bro.
I know.
We had to Amazon them. That was like the one thing we forgot when Vivi was first born, and obviously they're not moving around much at that time, but
yeah,
we went to like 4 stores and we eventually ended up just going to Amazon.
It's like the number one thing you need though once they start crawling and.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely.
Dude, I remember when that 89 those cards came out. I went nuts for those as well back then. Yeah. And because I love the movie so much, I just wanted something, just to remember that. And I thought the cards, for the time, was a good representation of. I remember this scene. I remember this scene. I remember this scene. That was pretty sweet.
Yeah. Then
you gonna take those things to get graded?
I don't think so.
Wow.
The sealed
they're not really worth anything. It was more I appreciate the art because I have the whole collection in like a binder in sleeves. And then these ones, someone was selling them locally. They still have the bubble gum inside the pack that it came with. Like
try the
they
gum.
weren't open. Yeah, right.
Unbox the gum.
Try it, dude. Come on, man.
That's amazing. We always talk about like getting good deals. And Lego has a Bad Batch shuttle, and it's $100. And I think it's an okay shuttle, but I think it's not really worth $100. And so I found some third-party minifigs because I'm on this Bad Batch kick. We just finished up my wife finished up a wonderful poster of us as the Bad Batch. If you're on Patreon, you can download this Yeah, look at that. That's
Yeah,
our new logo for next year. So if you guys want to get a sneak peek, go on Patreon. So we launched this poster already, and I've been on a Bad Batch kick, and so I was like, man, I really want Lego. Like we've been doing Lego a lot, and so Amazon third party has these really solid, non-legit Lego minifigs for like $20. But then I was like, damn, I really want the shuttle. Turns out people will buy the kits and they'll part them out. So they'll say like, you can get the speeder bike for like $10. You can get the other speeder bike for $10. You can get each minifig for $15 if you want to just buy like a specific minifig to customize. Or it's sort of like Hot Toys where they part out every single part. Or you can get the whole ship, right? Real quick, we got a super chat. Lane Kramer says, so I got to prep to ship from Sideshow for Iron Patriot. They charged me for it. I called it stuck in port, and they don't know when it's coming. WTF?
Oh,
That's a pain in the ass.
That's a bummer, Lane. Sorry to hear that, dude.
Super lame.
Appreciate the support, Lane.
So Cuervo says these aren't actual Lego tisk tisk. So I was like, I wonder how cheap I could get the shuttle for. And so I go on Mercari, and they're all over the place in prices. Like some people want like $80 for just the Lego for the ship. I saw one guy who had it for $40, and I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna offer him like $23, and he took it. So I got the whole shuttle coming for $23, dude. And I'm so excited. And I was like, dude, I just want to make sure like 100% this thing is complete. He's like, yep, I got it from a guy that parts these out professionally. I haven't touched it since then. If there's any problems, let me know. I'll make it right. So
how much was that shuttle retail?
$100.
$100? Oh, all right.
Yeah.
Still, even at $40, man, that's still a freaking deal, dude.
But $23, bro. I felt bad. I felt really bad. And then
you should feel bad, dude. You freaking.
And then he messaged me. He was so nice. He was like, "Yo, dude, I'm gonna ship it. UPS first thing tomorrow morning." Dude, shipped it like instantly. And then shout out to Bricks and Minifigs in San Antonio. I went there today, and I made myself a little Omega minifig. There's some instructions on YouTube on how to do that.
Nice.
So I had to buy like 2 little figures to put her together because she doesn't come with a ship, which is really stupid. But yeah, these are amazing, and I think the quality on these is much better than the actual legitimate Lego. Honestly, the sculpting is there, the paint apps are there, the armor bulk is there, and they all actually have backpacks, which is great. Let's start with HasLab Rancor. They announced the last stretch goals this week. They also showed off the painted, I guess you call it a figure. And I honestly think this might be one of the worst things I've ever seen. They lost 500 buyers between right before this was announced and lunchtime today when I grabbed the screenshots. A lot of people were really disappointed with the paint apps. A lot of people were really disappointed with the stretch goals. And I'm right there with them. I think this costs too much to look like this. And not only that, it costs too much and it's too exclusive to come with the Salacious B. Crumb and another Jedi Luke from Black Series. I don't know that we've ever gotten a 6-inch scale Crumb, but there are many Black Series Jedi Luke. Good.
I think that Salacious Crumb came with the SDCC Jabba set.
You
back
may be
in the
right.
day when it first dropped. That's probably the first time we've received it.
Card back.
Yeah, you may be right.
You know what? This kind of pisses me off. I mean, just going back to the cardbacks real quick. That Salacious Crumb right there was part of the Vintage Collection set. It was a Revenge of the Jedi Death Star set. That was an SDCC exclusive, and to see them doing it in 6-inch form is, to me, it's kind of a slap in the face to the vintage collectors. Because this is something that's going for stupid money right now on the aftermarket, and a lot of collectors would love to see a reissue, to the modern line right now with this particular figure. But yeah.
Now, I think what upsets me the most, Jedi Luke, you could probably make a case that might be a figure that could come with the Rancor.
Mm-hmm.
Salacious B. Crumb, I think, has no reason to be in this set.
Nope.
Full stop. Give me a Rancor handler. Give me
Gamorrean. Did he come with a Gamorrean guard?
Yeah, there's a Gamorrean guard.
Yeah, he does. Yeah, okay. But you have to have, like, this isn't a play set, right? So having characters that aren't interacting with this character at all makes no sense to me. Like, they're in the same environment, sure, but it makes no sense. I also don't like that the card backs are mismatched. I would have preferred them both to be like the same. the portrait on Luke is awful. This is so far removed from the last Endor Luke that we got a few months ago. And it's even worse than the one that we got, the actual black suit Luke that we got. I think it was 2020 spring. Nothing about this makes sense to me. Like they're touting it as like this redesigned Luke and, you know, all these things. But you know, the fact that they lost 500 backers and they only have 13 days to basically double up the campaign, it's not looking good. I know they have missed one crowdfunding with the Cookie Monster, but I just the way that this has developed, like even from the beginning, I think a lot of people weren't that excited about it, you know, compared to like the Razor Crest or the Sail Barge. I don't know. I don't like it. I don't like the figures it comes with. I don't like the paint apps that they've given us. And I think that we were talking about this in one of the CW chats, and Sean Sweet Angel was saying like, well, they still have a year to make changes, and sure, that's fine. But if you're expecting me to pay my money in 14 days, I expect to see what I'm going to be getting.
Yeah.
Right. You know, sure, Hot Toys can make an improvement from proto to production. That's one thing, but I mean, this needs like a complete revamp, in my opinion, to get it where it needs to be. And that's not something that I would expect of like a minor change. You know, I don't like it.
No, absolutely. They absolutely dropped the ball. I mean, with the paint apps alone, I think they're boasting about like freaking, 2 million and one different type of paint apps that they applied to this thing, and they couldn't even get the damn color right. Yeah. I mean, I've heard arguments to where, sometimes things are painted differently in hand and on screen. They do have a little bit of color change, but we've seen the actual prop with the paint apps that's been used, and it's not even this same shade of brown, So that the paint apps alone are extremely disappointing. The entire presentation, the entire package is absolutely disappointing. I'm grateful right now that I'm not a Black Series collector, because I think I would have been, fuming about this, about this thing right here. I don't have as much of a problem with the HasLabs as you guys do, although I do agree with your points. This is something that will completely sell, and there's no reason for a Hasbro to be doing any sort of HasLab projects. That being said, if this is the only way that we can get, some figure or some vehicle or whatever the case may be, if this is the only way that we can get it, for me as a vintage collector, I'm going to go ahead and do it. That's why I went ahead and backed the Razor Crest, because you know what? So far, they seem to be true to their word, because they haven't reissued the Sail Barge, and I don't see that coming. And if it does, it might be under a different line. I don't see it, with that vintage collection box or what have you. So I feel they will keep true to their word and not, bring out anything again. So that's why I didn't want to miss on the Razor Crest.
How many did you
this
get?
This thing though, only got one. Okay. I thought about getting two, but I mean, I don't want to be that asshole.
I do regret not getting one. I will say I shit on HasLab a lot.
No, yeah, stay true to your convictions, dude. You guys were shitting all over it.
No, I do want one, but the hard edge, like you need this money, and I think it was like a month that they gave us was like 2 months would have been feasible, but a month is that one. Yeah, I don't. A bit.
Yeah, I don't think the price wasn't too bad. I mean, I was able to thankfully swing it, but it would have been nice to get two of them, but I didn't. Oh, dude, for sure. I mean, their pre-orders are selling for what, $800-900 or something like that.
It's crazy.
Yeah, it's nuts. And the Sail Barge is going for damn near what, $3,000, and also $500 piece. So, whatever. Yeah, the figures that come with it. I mean, there was a missed opportunity to put in the Rancor Keeper. I think his name is
It was my Halloween costume.
I'm
remember?
not even gonna try to pronounce it. Yeah.
Yeah, Malakili or something
wasn't
like that.
Wasn't it my Halloween costume? Zach wanted me to dress
go,
up
baby.
in?
Do one of the greatest clips.
And yeah, that was a total missed opportunity, man. I mean, you're absolutely right. If they would have given us, since they gave us Salacious Crumb, what do you guys think about them giving us Jabba instead? Just at least because that will go with Salacious Crumb.
That would be great.
That would make more sense,
right? Exactly.
Because
so
Jabba,
I think
that would fly.
Yeah, Jabba hasn't, like Luke. There's like 10 Luke figures, right? Like we get a new one every year. a Jabba is not as common. I think that would be a little bit better, but I still hold true that I think Ula and the Rancor handler should have been the 2 figures. Like that makes like in my heart of hearts that makes the most sense to me. Like I don't understand at all Salacious B. Crumb. I love Space Monkey as much as the next guy, but come on.
I was excited for this figure when they first showed it off. Before the paint apps and everything, it looked cool, you know. But now after seeing it painted, no sir. That's a pass. That's a pass.
Yeah.
It's
just disappointing. It's disappointing because they have this license, you know, the Star Wars license. There's so many fans and they have this had so much potential. They executed it really well with the Razor Crest, and there's a bit of a Rancor high right now. You know, Sideshow put out their Rancor statue and everything, so everybody was kind of on and so did Regal Robot, and everyone was on a Rancor high, and then we get this shit. Come on, come on, it's unacceptable. But you know what you do? You back out and don't support it, and then they'll toss it. This had so much potential.
Yeah, Cuervo, he says not familiar with HasLab. You pay it all up front.
Yeah,
I think you get charged a deposit when you commit to it, and then once the project gets funded, then I think they run not a deposit, but it's they put like a hole in your account to verify the funds are there, and then once it does convert, if it does, that's when they'll charge you the full price. That's how I understand it.
Yeah, they give you till the deadline, and I think the day after is when they start charging everybody.
Yeah.
So
I controlled myself, Ninja. I held it back. I didn't say it. I'm trying.
Wow. Anyway,
but I like your idea. I like your idea with if they did a Jabba on Throne. Can you imagine how nice that would be? Oh my!
That would have been perfect.
Oh my God! People would lose their minds.
That would be basically a reissue of the SDCC exclusive again, though, John. So there's that.
The thing that really annoys me with this all is the attitude of the people that really like it, and that's fine. Like if you really like something, that's fine. But don't come and say, "Well, they're giving you a Luke for free." They're not giving you a Luke for free. You're very much paying for that Luke.
Yeah.
Right. These are stretch goals, but you're giving them your money for a year plus. You're paying for that Luke. It's not.
And
like they're doing it out of the.
You brought up a good
heart.
point. You brought up a good point, Zach. You're gonna have people that actually like it and will support it, and all the power to you. It's you're the collector. If you look at it and it warms your heart and it reminds you of the Rancor and this is for you, enjoy it. But I'm not gonna have it shoved down my throat. That's for sure.
Yeah, you are paying for that Luke. However, I think you're paying even more for that particular card back, just because it's a Power of the Force card back. With that, I think it came with a coin that they showed.
Yeah, there's a coin.
So that was a line, you know, towards the end of the actual Star Wars line before it went on hiatus. So that's a little bit of a throwback, and I think most collectors will probably, I would think, keep that on card just because that's a common figure that's out, you know, on the shelf right now. So I wouldn't suspect anybody would take that out unless they're just, you know, doing it for the clicks. Collector Zone said the small scale Sideshow Rancor is still out there. It looks incredible.
I want a larger scale. I missed out on my wait list converted and everything. I missed out on.
Didn't it convert for you twice, John?
Once, only once. Heartbreaking.
And you jumped back on it again, didn't you?
I jumped on it again and nothing happened. Yeah.
You lost your shot, bro.
I know.
You hate to see it.
Yeah.
Yeah, you hate to see it. The Hot Toys Spider-Man Integrated Suit, 2 versions. The regular coming in at $285. The deluxe coming in at $425. Releasing Q1 2023. I feel like I'm not often super impressed by figures. And if you listen to the show, you know that. But holy shit, they fucking threw the kitchen sink at this one. You get a wonderful base for the deluxe. You get technically 3 head sculpts. You got the unmasked, the half-masked, and the masked portrait. You also get the swap out eyes with the masked portrait. You get this wonderful champagne gold on the suit. Some people are saying the hands are inverted. I'm sure that if enough people told me that's probably right. We got quite a few comments on that. I haven't seen enough of the suit to really know that that's true or not. And then you get the spider legs. I mean, it's fantastic.
And the wings.
And the wings,
that's right.
Look at this base. I mean, just an absolute. I mean, this is statue level. You get articulated claws, which a lot of people are thinking that means we're going to see Doc Ock as a figure. I don't really think that's the case. I wouldn't go on and sell your Toys era one just yet. And the difference between the regular and the deluxe is the diorama base and the half-mast portrait. But what a figure. You also get a cell phone, a bunch of web effects, and a shitload of hands and eyes. I think 425 is maybe a touch too steep. My initial thought when I saw this was 430, just because that's just kind of how prices are trending. I was in a realistic world hoping for 385, but I kind of felt like it was going to be that price. But these bases absolutely fantastic, and I think this is going to be an absolute home run of a figure. I can't see anything really holding this back, except for maybe just having a body that doesn't articulate well. But typically, I think they're Spider-Man figures, the Tom Holland ones in particular. I think they're usually all right.
Yeah, they can use improvement. I mean, with my experience with these Spider-Man figures, I mean, I don't think they pose as well as they should. But I will give them credit for the materials that they use, because that shit heals, like, I don't want to say instantly, but it does heal, over time enough to where it's almost as if you never noticed it, ever posed. You don't see the creases anymore, at least in my experience. But yeah, this particular figure, I think it's all about the base on this thing, man. I mean, they really impressed me with this one, and I'm okay with the price at $425. I think you're getting a lot with this base, actually. But what I think would have been cool is that if they would introduce this base with the classic suit Spidey that's coming out for the video game version, I think that would be like the ultimate Spider-Man piece in Hot Toys form. Whether or not they gave him a head sculpt, that's up for debate. But no, I really like this figure. I like the costume on this. I like the gold trim. It's a nice touch. But the materials, even though I just commended them for their for the healing factor, I don't like how it displays when everything in the crevices are all kind of bunched up.
Yeah. Yep.
So when you're crunching the abs, you see all the creases and crevices in the suit and all that. I mean, it's understandable. That's just the nature of material. I get it, but it's not eye appealing, in my opinion. But it's a sick ass looking figure, and I think you're getting a lot, with it.
Yeah.
The legs are really a nice touch, actually. The extra spider legs, and the wings. I was surprised to see that as well. But I think along with the base, the other shocker was that half mask head sculpt, because there was a third party company that did that for the Tom Holland, and now Hot Toys just like, okay, here you go. We saw you guys were buying that up, so we're gonna go ahead and make one for you, and here it is. So I like that how they included that into the set. But yeah, no, this is a really, really cool piece, and I think a lot of collectors are going to be happy to jump on with this.
Yep, I'm completely with Mario on this one. I don't mind the price point. I think what you're getting for that price point is fair. That base alone, you're getting Doc Ock representation. You're getting the Goblin representation. I think it's a phenomenal base, highly detailed. I'd even display that base on its own, to be honest. But figure's nice. I love the wings and I love the spider legs. But I have to go again with what Mario's saying. This is gonna have to be like a museum pose. I can't see those creases in the pants, that crotch area and the waist, the way it creases, especially over time. You leave it in a pose like that over time, that suit's gonna damage. So,
but yes, it does damage, John. It may damage. That's the thing.
It may. Yeah.
I pulled off some of these poses with the Iron Spider one, and I left it in the box for a while. And before I sold it, I went to go double check it. I swear it looked like it hadn't been posed. I mean, it heals very, very well. So I would assume no different from this one.
Hopefully.
One thing you got to watch out for is the little clamps on the
around the waist.
That's true.
Suit. Yeah. Brand says, agreed, Mario. I left my Amazing Spider-Man in a kneeling pose for over a year, and the material settled back to normal, back in a standing pose. Look at that.
Nice.
Yeah, as long as you can like treat the materials. I don't want to say treat it, but I mean like kind of position it and stretch it so that it doesn't stick to each other, or stick to itself rather. And that's kind of hard to do, but it can be done. If you touch up your poses properly, you'll have a better a better chance of longevity in the suit, by not having the suit stick to itself.
But no, I do think it was executed well, and it's definitely up there for Spider-Man releases.
Nicolio says left the Iron Spider in a pose for months. Taken out of that pose, it heals in 3 days tops. A minor creasing. Don't underestimate Hot Toys materials.
Oh, I understand.
Eric Solo on the Scavenger Collectors group gave an update from Hot Toys, which they posted on, I believe, WeChat. Delayed figures remaining to be released as of 11/21/21. According to the schedule, Hot Toys released about 2 months ago. Only 3 left for the year, plus whatever current figures that may come out before the end of the year. Q4 2021 Arkham Batgirl, Wonder Woman Golden Armor, in-game Loki, 2022 Q1 Birds of Prey Harley, Caution Tape Harley, and Spider-Verse Miles Morales. These are figures that have been delayed, not including Battle Damage Mark 85 or Pennywise. So Pennywise, I don't care about that figure, but that figure is like disrespectfully delayed. That's fucked up.
It's like Gamora.
Yeah, that's sad.
Yeah, it's pretty sad. SooSooToys dropped the classic Loki 196 release in Q1 2022. This is based off of Richard Grant's look in the Loki series. And I gotta say, this is a banger of a figure. Specifically, the thing that catches my eye the most is this wonderful cape. It drapes incredibly well. I think for these photos, I think they could have stand to get a good steam in there. I think it's a little wrinkled, but the thinness of the cape is really captured in this, and I think that's really well done. The portrait looks great. You get Crocodile Loki, you get Throg. I think the effects look a little janky here, to be honest. And I think the smiling portrait, I don't love it.
Yeah.
But as a whole, I think the classic Trickster might be a 10 out of 10. Just based on this solicitation. This looks
Zach, let me ask you, did you finish
I haven't
the
finished
series?
it. I haven't. Dude, I got so busy.
Do you even know who this is?
Yes, I've gotten to this. I've seen this character.
Okay.
Yeah,
his grandfather.
I've seen this character. I haven't finished it. Okay, but in my defense, I started watching Bad Batch, and then I had to blow through that. And then I had started watching Merlin again, and I was blowing through that.
You watched it again? You haven't even finished Loki? You said you were getting into it, and you watched Merlin for a second time.
Okay,
Dude,
okay. No. I haven't. No, Merlin has 7 seasons. I'm on season 7. I haven't watched it all.
Oh, okay. All right. I thought you were doing like
Did
a
you
second
watch,
round.
Zach, did you end up watching the season 1 of Goblin?
Collector Zone says 10 out of 10 no, but it's good. Honestly, let me rephrase that. For the price and for what this is, I think it's a 10 out of 10. Sure, you might have a $400 or $50 Hot Toys that might be better than this, but this is also half that price. You get 2 portraits. You get technically 3 characters. And you also get that battle damage helmet. So I like this a lot. What do you think? What do you think, John?
Yeah, for unlicensed, I think it's on point. A lot of people, I could see this flying off the shelves. My only thing, I think it looks great. I agree with you. That smiling portrait, yeah, that could just be, that'll never be displayed in my my collection because I think that's completely off. But I want to see that throne. I would have loved to see an option where we can pick up that throne. Because I think that was, I think it just adds to the whole display with him. Now, here's the question. Do you think we will see a licensed rendition of this character?
No.
Not at all?
So.
You don't think
nope.
so?
I think the time has passed. Yeah. Okay. Nothing's happening with this thing. I mean, I think if they were going to do it, I think they probably would have capitalized, when it was hot, when it was well received at the time. Yeah. So yeah, because I'm pretty sure they have like some sort of idea of some of the the artwork that's done ahead of time.
Yeah,
I just freaking brain farted right now again.
No, I get what you mean. They would have jumped on a gravy train a long time ago.
Right. Yeah, nah, you ain't gonna get it. You know what's cool though, dude? I think what the absolute seller is, the sculpts look great. I like the smiling sculpt. I think it looks good. I like it. I'm all right. It's all right. It's all right. But I go back one slide. Yeah, that's the. Damn it, Zach. whoever's controlling this thing.
How dare you?
The crocodile along with the frog Thor is the seller for this piece, for this set. Absolute 100%. I think those two alone are worth the price of admission at $191. It's absolutely killer. Even though Zach probably doesn't have any idea who these characters are.
Alvin's saying season 2 is coming and his status is unclear. Spoiler alert.
Wow.
Yeah. Yeah, for someone here who hasn't finished it, that's possibly a spoiler. John mentioned real quick. John mentioned this thing was unlicensed, and you know what? I got to bring this back. It's been too damn long.
Yep.
It's been too damn long since we played that, man.
Yep.
So,
but look how good that looks with that throne, though. Come on,
it does.
It's upsetting that you don't get the throne.
Why are you showing us the throne and not giving us the throne? Come
and the
on.
fact that you can pose this figure sitting down like that with his leg up, bent and everything, it looks good.
Yeah.
Look at this. Look at those split cut boots.
Holding the goblet and everything. I think it's sweet. And I'm not a unlicensed guy. This may be on the radar to pick up.
Really?
I think so. We'll see.
That's
interesting.
interesting.
You might dip the toe. Wow.
I'll dip. Never mind.
What else you dipping, John?
Ew.
This one's for Eddie.
Toy. I want to say Turbo, but it's TRUBO. Trubo. TTS001. The Crazy Attorney releasing Q1 to Q2 2022. This one comes in at $191. And my goodness, it was so hard to find high quality photos of this figure. It was ridiculous. Like, on 1/6 kit, the photos were like in 7p. It was an absolute nightmare. It honestly took me longer to find these photos than it did to put together this entire show. With that being said, I think this suit looks rough. And it may just be the photo quality, but I feel like you could see the weave in this suit. Like the fabric is, it looks rough, and it sucks because I don't think you're ever gonna get a Two-Face like this from Hot Toys. I can't imagine it. They also tease TTS002, the Joker.
Riddler.
Is that what that is?
Or the Riddler, I'm
No,
sorry.
The Riddler.
Yeah, sorry about that.
I didn't know what that was when I saw it, but now that you're saying
I thought it was like a ghost behind him or something, man.
No, that's the teaser, bro.
That's crazy. That's really cool.
I just
it's
I think a lot of people are very excited about this, but I would temper my expectations with the level of fabric that you're going to get from this. This doesn't look as well tailored as something like a SooSooToys, and this company, not a lot out there about them. So I think it's an ambitious project for a new company, but I don't love it.
Yeah, they missed the mark, but look, you gotta outweigh your options. What other options do you have out there? If you want the representation of this Two-Faced, what was it, Tommy Lee Jones? Is that who it is? If you want the representation, he wasn't my.
You can't tell by the portrait, John?
No, I just was wondering if that's the actual actor's name. I couldn't remember for a second.
Gotcha.
I would love to see, and I'm sure Eddie's in the same boat as me because he's a fan, to see Hot Toys take this over. But I don't know. I think we would have seen some teasers. They haven't even done the Penguin and Catwoman yet for '89 Batman, which they hinted at. But for me, this missed the mark. Batman. The suit, for me, the suit isn't what's killing it. It's the head sculpt. For me, that's
really the part I think is salvageable.
That's what you think? I think the suit with you futz the suit a bit and you put a nice custom head on there. Oh, then you can get a nice Two-Face figure. But the way this is going to come up from what we're seeing, and maybe we'll get some more photos, in-hand photos, where it could possibly be a little bit better.
No.
No? Well, I try to stay somewhat positive sometimes. But no, this is a pass for me, easily.
John, you're fooling yourself, Ben. If you think you're going to see in-hand photos, it's going to look better than this when it actually drops. I mean, because that's not typically the case, for these kind of figures. Zach, no, I agree with you. I think the portrait is salvageable, but the paint apps look horrible, dude. Yeah. That straight line down the middle of his face. I mean, come on, dude.
Yeah.
Put a little bit of effort in the paint apps, dude. So what's What's this figure going for again? What's the set going for?
$191.
It's the same price as the Loki. Come on.
Exactly. You're getting way more with the Loki figure than you are with this thing. I understand it's for nostalgia purposes. You're getting the Two-Face, from this movie, the movie that a lot of people really didn't like. Okay, all right.
In their defense, the line is there. I thought the same thing also. Yeah. Yeah, I don't think it's like the Harvey Dent
so it's just a shit design altogether.
Yeah, overall.
So it's really not their fault.
Yeah, it's not like the Dark Knight, where there's kind of like a transition. It's really like they put some tape on his face and just. Psh.
I really hated this rendition of freaking Two-Face, man. When this came out, I was like, "What the hell did they do
grew up with,
dude?" That's the one you grew up with, dude. Yeah. I mean, I remember at the time.
Mario grew up with the 66 Batman.
Hey, man.
They didn't have Two-Face 66 Batman.
Adam West for life. No.
Did they have Two-Face?
No, dude. We had King Tut. We had Egghead, man. We had the classics, bro.
Yeah.
Shark
Julie
spray,
Newmar.
baby.
Come on. Exactly. Shark repellent, Zach. Get it right.
Oh, yeah. Shark repellent. There you go. The helicopter. Dude, what a legendary scene, bro. What a legendary scene.
I am not a fan of this. I'm not a fan of this character. In this rendition of the character, I'm not a fan of it in general. Considering at the time the animated series was way better Harvey Dent or Two-Face than this was at the time. So this is a big giant.
Yeah, I think you made a great point, Mario. I think $5 more between this and SooSooToys gets you so much, but that shows you how cutthroat the third party game is. Like, most of those figures start at like $130, and the really good ones get up to like $220. It's especially if you're a new company, you don't have those resources. I think it's probably tough to compete with those price points. So I just and it could just be the way the camera's photographing this fabric, but like just a little specks of white that are in the red part of the suit. Sort of, I guess you can't see my mouse, but sort of like right here. Not a big fan of that, and just how thick the fabric looks. Collector Zone says I got $5 on Mario not getting Two-Face. Something I will be getting though. Asmus teased Old Man Bilbo Baggins. We've talked about it on the show a few times on Ringcast and then CW. I am old Gandalf. I don't look it, but I'm beginning to feel it in my heart of hearts. And I am so excited for this. This is probably going to be a day one pre-order. I need an Ian Holmes Bilbo in my collection. And I'm going to make that happen. And I think, they showed that bag end diorama. I don't know if that's going to be like a deluxe version. I imagine it would be because Gollum did get that deluxe, the deluxe accessory version, whatever, with the rock. So I could see them doing that. Yeah, that little rock that he stands on inside his...
Oh, the little rock.
Yeah, the cave.
All right, I'm over here thinking Dwayne Johnson, man.
Cuervo says, how hard is Zach right now? I'm at a 3/4 chub right now.
Jesus.
3 3/4 chub.
Not completely boned up.
Full size.
When I see the full reveal, I'm gonna put this on pre-order, and I need to do that the day it comes out. I think this looks so good.
Look at the stitching in the cuff.
Beautiful.
You know what? It's Asmus. It's Asmus. How many times has Asmus teased and freaking disappointed everybody?
Let's be real.
Come on.
The Asmus Ace Ventura, we've seen more photos of it. Looks terrible.
Oh,
but I will do whatever it takes to make this thing look good. Like if it's just a repaint on the neck to fix it, like I have no problem doing that. As long as the outfit's there, I think I can salvage whatever they throw.
I don't know, man. But if you had to do it, would you have? If the portrait was that bad, all right, would you source a third party head sculpt to make this thing a reality in your collection?
Probably, but the thing is, we've seen the portrait already. They showed it off when they showed the figure next to.
That was accidental, wasn't it?
It didn't look like it was on purpose. The way they shot that photo was very bad. I think I would. But I think it's fine. I think most times, like I'm sure the HasLab Rancor is a good sculpt, and I'm sure there's someone out there that's going to repaint it and make everyone upset that they didn't buy it. The Sideshow Gandalf, for example, everyone thinks that portrait looks terrible. With a little bit of repainting, I think it's honestly one of the better Gandalf portraits out there.
Yeah, but you shouldn't be paying.
Including the quarter scale.
You're
right. You shouldn't have to.
Yeah.
But that's how committed I am to displaying this.
I'll pay $400 for a Rancor and then have to get it repainted.
No. That's not what this conversation is about. I'm
No,
just
I
saying,
know,
like,
I know.
I'm sure. What I'm saying is the sculpt could be there. You shouldn't have to.
Mm-hmm.
Eddie says Asmus is more expensive, and I'm sure we'll speak greatness of this figure, probably just as rough. I don't know if just as rough as the Two-Face. I don't know if that's what that is in reference
I think the
to,
Ace Ventura.
Oh, okay. Yeah, the Asmus price point for Lord of the Rings typically about 180 to 200 for their licensed hobbits. So, Lord of the Rings is a very expensive license, so I think that's a pretty good bang for the buck. And typically they give you die-cast accessories, so I can imagine this coming with the die-cast sting, a die-cast ring, maybe another set of the mithril chainmail, which I don't really think it should come with it, but just another way to get that armor, because it didn't come with both versions of Frodo, so I could see that being a thing to kind of throw back to people who don't have it. Maybe some of the maps from his table, I think that would be cool. And then his walking stick and pipe. I think you could have a banger of a release.
Yeah, there's a lot of potential in this figure, man. But I mean, I personally don't have my hopes up, too high that they're gonna knock this out of the park. I'm rooting for them.
You're probably right.
I hope they do, but given their previous track record, they're not consistent, man. So I mean, but I'm happy for for the Lord of the Rings collectors out there that they have the opportunity to pick up what's his name, Bilbo.
Yeah.
Right now, sorry, Ark just distracted me.
Eddie's saying, when was the last Hobbit released? I don't know when the last Hobbit release is, but like right now I'm looking at Big Bad Toy Store. You can get Helm's Deep Legolas for $195 is the retail price.
Wow.
Wasn't the last one the Gimli?
The last one that came out, I believe, was Gimli, but like Elrond's $200, Faramir is $199, Smeagol was $130, Arwen was $190, Witch King was $190, Elven Warriors $190, Faramir was $210, and then Aragorn was $195. So I think if it's a deluxe set, it probably will be over $200, but you're also going to get some decent stuff. So, John, what do you think?
No excitement for this whatsoever. I can't support it. If I'm gonna get into Lord of the Rings, I'll be frank, I'm gonna jump into like the Prime 1 statue game. I won't pick up Asmus, because then okay, it's 180 compared to 1,000, 1,500, 2,000, but I just think then at that point you're not that you're burning money, but I just think the value is not there. Especially if you're telling me that I have to pick up the figure, the portrait's not going to really be the best, and then I have to pay to get it a custom portrait or to get it repainted. Yeah, I'm just not into that.
Yeah, I agree, man. I didn't want to in my point out that the Prime 1 piece is probably the way to go. Even maybe in Dark Side.
Yeah,
they're going to be doing a lot of shit too. So who knows what they're going to come up with. Yeah. But real quick, Dean the Dream Martin has joined us tonight, dude. What's up, Dean?
Here
good to see you, brother.
The boy. Look at this guy. Look at this guy, dude. Fucking showing up an hour late almost.
That's my bad. Dude,
I had
to wake up super early today.
Hello, boy. Welcome.
I'm going to add that clip to the roster, and anytime anyone's that late, they're getting the clip.
Yeah. Dean Rover talking about this Asmus Bilbo, dude. Do you have any thoughts on it?
I mean, this is the only
based
thing
from
we've
a photo
seen,
of the hands.
Okay.
They've shown us the portrait, but I think it was like someone may have snapped a photo when they weren't supposed to, because we haven't seen it since.
I'm assuming it's just old man Bobo or
Bilbo.
Bimbo.
How dare you?
Yeah. Because I was gonna say it'd be really cool if you got 2 heads and 2 hand sets, and you have
Dean,
old man.
Don't tempt me, Dean.
2 heads.
That would be fucking killer. I would pick that up. Because Bilbo, he dresses real nice either way compared to like the other hobbits. I think anyway. Maybe I'm wrong, but yeah, exactly. He's like rich. So I think that'd be cool. You just swap out old hands for young hands, and then the portrait for the younger guy. What's his name? What's that actor's name?
Elijah Wood.
No. Young Bilbo.
Young Bilbo.
Jesus, I don't know why this is
Watson.
This.
Tobey Maguire. Oh.
No.
Tobey Maguire. What
Martin
the hell,
Freeman.
John?
Martin Freeman.
Martin Freeman. Yeah.
This is the look that we got at the front side of the figure, which we haven't. This was back.
I mean, even from here, it looks
November.
pretty good.
Yeah.
Bilbo's one of those like lovable characters. I think it looks great. Is it gonna come with the door, or that's just a?
We don't know yet.
Well, after watching Zach and Mark's futzing and DIY and Joy of Hobbing, of course it's gonna come with the freaking door.
Right? They're like, fuck, we can't let these guys outdo us.
No. Yeah, they're inspired.
And yet there they stand with fucking the wrong number of panels on the door.
Yeah.
Dean, tell us about this. We got
attention to detail.
Final Fantasy VII Zach Fair. I'm glad you're here for those last two because I don't know anything about
them.
Yeah.
It's okay.
270 Q2 2022 for the deluxe, 230 for the standard.
Yeah, so Zach Fair, if you don't know, Final Fantasy VII, here's Cloud. Same company, VTS. This figure came out, other than it being too tall, it's way too tall. It is incredible. Now, on the shelf, obviously, well, we're not talking about this one. We're talking about Zach. Okay. Yeah, so Zach is Cloud's... God, I don't even know how to explain it. But
Dean,
Zach is very important.
I'm sorry, is that the figure that it's like has this big ass sword that's like 3 times the size?
Yeah. And it's like still technically not big enough. Yeah. This is it.
It's nuts, dude.
Yeah, so Zach is very, very important to the story. So this is incredible. Not a lot of Zach figures out there, because people usually make Cloud. They don't really make Zach. So
yeah, I hate to see it.
Yeah, so this is super cool. The deluxe is amazing. It comes with the young head sculpt and the sword, and then his older head sculpt and his sword. He uses a different one. Yeah, the deluxe base comes with a chocobo, a diorama thing, which if is any indication from the Cloud, this is going to be incredible. Very well done. So yeah, I'm super excited. Obviously, I'm getting the deluxe. The Cloud was for the deluxe was I feel a little cheaper. I think I paid like $220 for my deluxe. Maybe I'm wrong. No, I think I paid $250.
And he says he likes the chicken on the base.
It's not a chicken, but yeah, they're probably pretty tasty. And that one sold out so fast, and now the price is through the roof. I think the regular one is more expensive than what I paid for the deluxe, and then. So if you guys like Zach, get him, pre-order him now. He's kind of everywhere because that price gets crazy. That's all I have to say about that.
Yeah, I don't know too much about this.
If you guys don't have anything to say, we can move on.
No, not really. I'm happy for Dean that he's getting it and completing his line.
Whatever puts a smile on Dean's face.
You know what
we just want to see Dean happy. That's it, man. I mean, look at him. I mean, look how he's smiling right now. Look how freaking happy he is, man. I freaking look at that.
I mean,
yo,
a nap will do that to you.
You're not.
A dab will do you, bro.
Yeah.
Oh man.
Dean had a dream that with the new Macross international licensing agreements, that it might be easier to pick up these Soul of Chogokin figures. And I take it that we're seeing that the Macross Frontier DX Chogokin VF25 Messiah Valkyrie Worldwide Anniversary version, May 2022, coming in at $220. I think this looks good. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it's supposed to be, but it looks good.
I believe this is Max Genius Valkyrie from Macross Plus. Or not Macross Plus, Macross Delta? Or anyway, it's Max Genius from the SDF Macross, but obviously he's older.
I thought Jonathan was Genius.
You thought wrong, bro.
So that's cool that it's, again, I could be wrong, but I believe it's Max's. And yeah, now that you can just pre-order it at fucking BBTS,
That's the news. That's the big news. Yeah. We're
Yeah.
getting a nice Valkyrie dude, but the fact that we can pre-order a Bandai Chogokin and Chojokin,
It's got me choking, dude.
Exactly, bro.
Yeah,
dude, that's hella exciting right now, man.
Yeah,
did y'all pre-order
cool.
it?
I did not. I don't. Again, I don't watch this far into only because it's not even available. Other than if you watch it.
Oh no! Oh no!
Oh no! Oh no! Oh
you gotta
no!
like order.
Yeah, we gotta. Yeah, bro.
A little bit.
Oh, because I wasn't on my screen.
A little bit. A lot of bit, man.
I'm super excited that we're getting Macross stuff. Like,
I'm just super excited. I don't have to stay up till 4 in the fucking morning with you to buy one of those
right,
fucking
dude?
things.
So that opens up the market, and yeah, you're right. Like, I don't have to stay up till 4. Hopefully, I don't have to fight crowds of people. Now, I think SDF Macross sells out a little faster than the other Macross stuff, but that remains to be seen. And who knows? Maybe now that the market is X percentage bigger, they'll make X percentage more stuff, and it's not going to be as competitive. So I just thought it was super cool.
Eddie's making a great point. I was just about to make this point. You got to support.
I was thinking the same thing.
You got to support it, Dean. If you want to see more of this, more brought to market, you gotta think about it. You might have to support this, bro.
We'll support it when they give us the figures that we're actually looking for.
Jesus, why am I? What the? Sorry about that. I'm happy for you, Dean. I'm really happy for you. I'm also happy for this. Daft Toys Batman figure was released. We've heard from a few people that they're beginning to ship from overseas. I have one on order. Mine should be shipping soon, and I'm excited. I'm super stoked for this film, and the fact that you can get a whole figure. I think it was like $120. Love to see that. Might not be the greatest figure of all time. May need some futzing, but yeah, I think from what I've seen, I think I'm willing to take a gamble at 120.
Yeah.
So that should be coming soon. If it does come in a reasonable amount of time, may do a video on it. Or at least an unboxing. I'll save it for an unboxing.
Hey.
I don't know about a whole video. I don't really do the videos anymore.
This is taking a long time to come out, no?
No, this was out very fast. This was out super fast.
We talked about this a few months ago.
Yeah, long.
It wasn't that long ago. John, you haven't been here that long, bro. I mean,
I know, but I thought it was even before I came, to be honest.
No, this went up for pre-order maybe like May, June.
Yeah, that's around. That's the time. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a huge turnaround, or super fast.
Dean, it's that time of the show.
You know who has a really, really fast turnaround when you put in an order? What the Scrapyard, Annie? Guys, we want to thank our friends over at What the Scrapyard for sponsoring tonight's episode. You can find them on Instagram, Facebook, and eBay under that name. Makes 3D printed parts for hard-to-come-by Kenner and Hasbro vehicles, as well as resin printed head sculpts of literally anybody you could think of. I mean, seriously, if you don't see the person you want to make in a figure on his website, you can send him a message. He'll get it designed, printed, and shipped right to your door for a reasonable fee. Guys, hit up Watto's. I just finished my Squid Guard thanks to Watto's. Look at this.
What the
How
fuck?
awesome is this?
Thanks to me too, Jesus.
You didn't let me finish, and thanks to Zach, he painted it. But look at this. Super cool.
Zach painted it?
Dean broke my heart. He was like, yo,
Yeah,
we're going to
$5.
get together. We're going to have a hobbying day. And then he treats me like a piece of meat. He's like, yo, can I come pick up the sculpt? I'm like, bitch, what? We're supposed to spend time together. We're supposed to chat. We're supposed to goof, gaff, and laugh and record content. And I'm over here
We still have
sweating.
to do that.
I don't want to do it anymore. Just kidding. I do want it to.
We also, we also want to thank 16 Corner. Their mission is to provide the best figures and collectibles to their customers. They offer great prices, great packaging, fast shipping, and best in the business customer service. Right now, Collecting Weekly listeners get 10% off in-stock figures while our show is live using code CW10. Again, that's capital CW10. Choose your figures, pay safely with PayPal, and you can leave the rest to them.
A bunch of angels. for episode 191, I thought we should take a moment to give thanks for the things that have happened with the network, the things that have happened, wonderful things have happened this year. And, I think we have some of the best listeners of any channel. We have some great Patreonies that really have allowed us to do some really neat things this year. Many moons ago, it was difficult for us to get equipment. I was kind of selling figures to do that, selling things to fund like stickers to give away and stuff like that. And launching the Patreon was kind of a risk. And the community responded so positively to it. With that, this year we've been able to put several new hosts set up with really, really decent microphone equipment. We've been able to purchase, boom arms for every host, stream decks for quite a few hosts, which allow us to kind of do our jobs more efficiently. We've been able to give every single host on the network a $100 bonus, which I think was not enough, but it's also like, in a perfect world, I'd give every single one of y'all $1 million, but realistically, like that's with like 12, 14 guys on the network, like that's kind of what we could do. And I mean, just the comments, live streams, like for a long time doing this, we never really had that. And so to have that now, it's, we definitely don't take that for granted. And that's why I'm always like harping on like us starting on time. Like I don't want to waste y'all's time waiting for us if, we start a show and there's already 20 people waiting. I think it's great to see. And then not only that, but we have a great group of guys and gals that we, that we run the network with. I talk to you guys, I think, more than I talk to most people in my life. I have brothers and I talk to them a lot, but I feel like I talk to you guys more than my own family. And we fight every once in a while, but it's I think it's worth it. And this show / the network, I think it gives me a little bit of purpose, a little bit of kind of drive. Like today I was really just dragging ass all day. I got a doctor's appointment, got labs done, got my flu vaccine, and I've been kind of like meh all day. But I think knowing that we had this to do kind of got me going. And so we're thankful for you guys, and I'm sure you guys will have your own stories to share. But yeah, let me just shout out everyone that's in the network right now. So we got Dean the Dream Martin, Mario, John, Dan, Eddie, Rainer, Cody, Manny, Dylan, Mark, Sean, Seth's taking a little bit of a hiatus, but we still love Seth. Ian, Pete, Steve, Max, Deanie, and James. So big shout out to you guys. You guys are all great. And we do appreciate you guys, and we love you guys tuning in.
Yeah, Zach and I started this with kind of no idea what we were really getting into. And at least once a week, either Zach or me will like message each other and be like, dude, look at this. Like, look at where we're at. Like, it's fucking crazy. And obviously that's possible because of everybody listening, everybody watching, all the hosts. I mean, Mario, Eddie, John, like invaluable people that put in a lot of work. That started off as listeners. I mean, even Ian and Pete were just listening, and they reached out and decided that they had something to offer, and again put in the work. And it's like, not that this is like the fucking hardest job in the world, but like Zach said, we talk to each other pretty much constantly all day. Like,
Yep.
I mean, you missed the chat for 5 minutes. You got 50 messages.
I don't think there's
on.
one day.
Seriously.
There's not one day that goes by that we don't talk to each other.
Yeah, and if there is, it's weird, and people are like, "What's going on? Is everybody okay?"
Yeah.
Let me get this super chat real quick. Ben Thomas says, "You guys deserve the support. Love tuning into the great content and an epic community to be in. Thank you guys." Go ahead.
Appreciate it.
What
man.
up, Ben? Ben's a good guy. Yeah, and a lot of the times when we're talking to each other, it's like, "Hey, what can we do to be better? What can we do to stand out? What can we do to grow the community, grow the show?" Talking
Annihilate
about
the competition.
yeah. And it's sometimes super mentally exhausting. It's like, but these guys and you people keep us going. And it's super cool, dude, honestly. Like, from where we started to where we're at now and to where we could possibly end up going, it's so like mind bending. It's like, oh man, like for Zach and I talk about all the time, for like a year we were the only ones listening to our own show. So it's so cool to see, like even Mario, for example. Mario was like one of the first listeners, gave us our first show meme, and now look at him, host of his own show. Like, it's just it's so crazy cool, and I can't say enough like positive things about it. And like Zach said, we get on each other's nerves and we fight sometimes, but like it's very comforting to know that I could pick up my phone and I know that I got homies on the other end that are gonna be there. So
Eddie says, I'm very thankful for the community CW has. You're all a great group. I'm also very thankful for the support I get from everyone.
Eddie, I fucking miss you, man.
What do you think, Mario?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna take a note from John's book or whatever like that. Y'all, there's not much left on the bone to say here. But
damn it, Mario! I knew you were gonna fucking say that.
no, man. I mean, it's great. I mean, I'm absolutely thankful. Just to be a part of this, man. It's been so much fun. A growing experience, a learning experience. I've met so many people, man. I mean, being like you guys said earlier, we're always constantly chatting. I'm over here trying to work. I'm in a meeting or something at work. I've got some other shit going on on a phone call, and my phone's blowing up with like freaking 40, 50, 60 messages that's just going off after something just happened. Not all the times it's a fight, but like say if there's like a hot topic or something going on, we're always chatting about something. And lately with all of the comic book talk, thanks to Danny. So that's the thing. It's always fun to see also Zach's trend of the week. What he's into this week.
How dare
what he's
you?
going to be into next
How
week.
dare you?
But yeah, man. I mean, it's been great. I'm really happy to be here, man. And yeah, everybody, like I said before, to all the different collectors that I've met, being having the opportunity to join other people's streams as well. Doing something right now with Lael, hanging out with, finding out that Optical was a listener to CW, man. That was pretty cool.
That was wild.
And yeah, there's just so much. I mean, and first and foremost, I mean, I'm real thankful that I'm in an opportunity, that I have an opportunity to, or be in a situation where I can collect the way that I do. So first and foremost, I mean, not everybody can afford this kind of hobby. And along with the other shit that, John and I also collect, and you, Zach, too, stepping up to some statues and shit like that. And Dean, Dean's got a couple as well. But yeah, I'm just, just thankful for everything. And even a little bit more thankful about what's about to happen this Saturday. I don't know if we'll probably talk about that a little bit more on After Dark. What's gonna go on Saturday, but
it's fucking wild.
Yeah,
dude.
man. Yeah, it's gonna be great.
It'll
be great.
Meet Raina.
Yeah,
What
Cece.
What a gift.
Cece says you guys are very supportive and have been a huge help to me too.
What an angel.
Yeah, Cece's amazing. I mean, that's another thing too.
CC, if your offer still stands for After Dark tomorrow, holla at your boy.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, I mean, we've had her on. She's great. And,
Well, make us beg, because we will.
But yeah, how about you, John?
I joined this group, CW team, and I can honestly say it's one of the best experiences that I've had. I wouldn't even say we're all friends. I feel like we're family. I wake up in the morning, first thing you go on the Patreon chat, good morning everyone, this and that. I don't even do that with my own family. And it's just great to be part of such a supportive environment. You can express how you feel. Sure, you'll get some flack, but you can express how you feel, and then you'll have people who agree with you, who don't. But at the end of the day, we're all in the same hobby. We collect the same things. We love what we do, and the viewers, supporters, and the people in the Patreon, the people in the chat, they're supportive as well. We all joke around with each other, and it's like a big family. It's like a private community where you can just chit chat and have a good time. This group of guys here on this panel and in this network, some days we're like cats and dogs, but at the end of the day, it always dissipates, and we are always there for each other. That I can say 100%, and I'm grateful for that. But you guys are awesome. I appreciate you bringing me onto the team. It's been a blast. Everyone in the chat, everyone that tunes in, you guys are awesome as well. Love having conversations with you, even outside of the show. I have conversations with a lot of people. If anyone ever has any questions or needs any advice when it comes to statues or collecting, you can hit me up on Facebook, anywhere. I'm always never feel afraid to approach, even though sometimes I'm a bit pissy. But yeah, no, I'm always there to answer any questions you guys have.
You know what, too? I gotta say too, for all the times that we give John shit, and for as pissy as he can get, he randomly sends us the most sweetest freaking messages. I hope everyone's doing well. I'm really happy to be part of the team, and this is just completely out of the blue. I'm like, damn. Yeah, to the point where it's almost awkward. But
yeah, it's like that. Sometimes I don't know if John wants to follow up. Sometimes I don't know if John wants to hug us or chuck Timmy Horton's coffee at us.
I know, right? One of my favorite things recently was when we were working on our new branding for episode 200. So next year in January, we're going to launch a new branding package. And it was like a week of just like maybe like 50 different versions, like just subtle things like opacity and just kind of tweaking little layers, and just all the feedback from you guys on the CW team was just really helpful for me, because we had some great ideas, but I think it needed a little bit of finessing. And then when it came time to do the poster, like we had the art, but you still have to kind of compile that to make a final product. And Eddie gave us some good advice there with some things that we were missing and some things I hadn't noticed, and Dean as well. But yeah, we have one thing I'm also really thankful for. We mentioned a little bit ago is some of these streamers that we stream up against. I'm real thankful for them. I'm a very competitive person by nature, so for me to have people pushing us to be better, I love to see that. And it's great, because if I have a question about something that I don't know about what we do, I can message probably about a dozen people, and vice versa. I always get messages from other streamers asking about a sound question or a StreamYard question or a functionality question. And I've said this a few times, but I think the community, content creating wise, I think it's in a really good place compared to where it was maybe like 2 or 3 years ago. And so I am very thankful for that. And I'm excited for you guys to see the new branding that we came up with. GD said this group is probably the only reason why Marco is still allowed to collect.
Oh, that's amazing. Absolutely amazing.
Where is Marco? I thought he was going to be here.
No, he's going to be here tomorrow.
Oh, okay, cool.
After dark. CC says, Eddie, how much do you forgive me? Like a 110 or a 1-to-1? Jesus.
Oh my gosh, she's not letting up.
Oh man.
On a scale of 1 to 10 or 1 to 1.
But yeah, we are thankful for you guys, and yeah, like everyone said, it's a great positive community, and doing this when no one's watching really sucks. Doing it when you got people watching is I much prefer it that way.
Yeah, infinitely more fun.
Yeah, so thank you guys. We love you guys, and I hope everyone enjoys their Thanksgiving this week. Small Talk is going to be doing a pre-record that day, so there'll be content for you guys to watch if you need it. And it should be a good rest of the week. I think we got in and outs of collecting pre-record as well. And then for the audio guys, you also have the OFAC recording going live Thursday.
Real quick, Lane is asking if we're going to go ahead and do more statue reviews or unboxings upcoming next year.
Yeah.
Lane, absolutely.
I got one.
I've got like 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I've got more coming in, dude.
The unboxings never end.
Yeah, I got my statue comes in Q1, so hopefully February at the earliest. Hopefully not January. I don't want to get screwed by fucking having to pay that pre-order right away.
Danny Lee says hashtag let Marco have his collecting freedom. Hashtag get Marco a statue.
Seriously, we gotta work on that.
Ekwan says, "Oh snap, it's Gigi," or as Marco says, "Gigi, my wife." He does it every time. Gigi, my wife. Like we forgot. It's like Marco, we know.
Dean, you had a great customer service experience.
Yeah,
I'd like you to share your story.
Yeah, so Kids Concept, they started making Robotech stuff a little over 2 years ago, and which is cool, like actual like Robotech branded stuff. And one of the first things they made was Rick Hunter in like a SH figure art style. Comes with a bunch of hands, great articulation, weapons, base. It's like $60. I got it for Christmas from Rainer 2019. And I love it. And I had him on the shelf, and then I moved, and I put him on the shelf over here. And I got some stuff, and so I started, switching the shelves around. And I grabbed him, and I articulated his arm, and it snapped off. And I was like, no. Why? Why? I never touched this thing. Why did it snap? And I was super bummed. I started looking for joints. It's a pretty common joint. So I was like, this can't be that hard to find. I was wrong. Almost impossible. And I was kind of at my wit's end about what to do. I was like, maybe I should just glue it into place and call it a day. And I was like, you know what? No. What would Zach do? Because I'm about to message Zach anyway. So let me just see what he would say before I bother him. And I was like, you know what? Zach would message the company. He would call them. So I jump online and I find their customer service, and I send him a message and a picture, this exact picture. I was like, hey, I received this figure as a gift, and it's awesome, but it fucking broke. Do you guys sell joints? Can I get a replacement, like arm or something? Like, I don't know, like what you guys have, but I'd appreciate it. So they messaged back almost immediately, and they're like, yeah, we could send you a replacement torso. Just, give us your address. And unfortunately, I did have to pay, I guess maybe because I said it was a gift. It was only $15 though, which is, I think on eBay, these are already gone for like $100-something. So I was like, fuck it. I'll pay $15. I don't care. So I sent them $15. They sent me an invoice on PayPal, and they shipped it. And I got it within, I think, like a week and a half. And it came in a little box, and it was a replacement torso. And I popped the collar comes off, the harness comes off, and the hands, and I put it all together, and I got my Rick Hunter back. And I was super excited and very thankful. It was very, very effortless on my end. It was just like, can I get this? They're like, yes. And there it is. So it was just nice that it wasn't a headache. I thought it was going to be a nightmare, and I kept putting it off, and I was like, fuck it. Like, what's the worst that could happen? And it was the best thing that could happen. So very happy.
What company was this one more time?
Kids Concept. KIT.
Shout out to Kids Concept.
Z Kids. And then Concept. Yeah, very cool. So, dude, it literally broke like the week before I got the Roy Fokker. And I was like, God damn it, dude. I've been waiting for Roy for like a year. And the second I get him, the Rick broke. And so now I have them up on the shelf together. I'm super excited because the Roy is an amazing figure. I think I nominated him on for 112 figure of the year because he's incredible. And I thought they were really gonna just like put a Roy head sculpt on the Rick body and call it a day. But no, that's a whole new figure, and I was like, wow, very cool to see. And I got my Rick back, and Rick's my favorite character, so super exciting.
I love the Soto, man. I mean, those two together along with the Valkyrie in the back and the girl walk mode, that's nice.
Dude,
that's a nice shot, Dean.
Thanks,
you guys are speaking in tongues.
You gotta open up, broaden your horizons there, John.
Absolutely.
I mean, I think the message here is, if you ever like Dean said, what's the worst that can happen? Like, I've emailed companies with really ludicrous requests, and I've gotten shut down a great many times. But every once in a while, it's kind of like what I was telling Dean. I was like, dude, anytime someone has something cool, I'm just gonna ask if I can have it, and eventually someone's gonna say yes. And I'll get something really cool.
Yeah. You're not wrong. Yeah, because it's just that one time where someone's like, yeah, I guess.
It works every time.
Yeah, dude.
1 out of 100 times it works every time.
Yeah, it was very cool because it was like, I was just like, what the fuck would Zach do? And I was like, he would definitely bother somebody about this. So let me email them. And like I said, a super lightning fast response, like almost like they were waiting for it. You know what I mean? I sent the email and I sit down.
Fuck, we got another one.
Whoosh, like the email swishing sound on my phone. I was like, huh? Yeah, it was cool though. And so like I said, super fast. I got tracking on it and everything. So,
wow.
Right, dude?
I mean, realistically, you paid like $8 for it, and then like $6 was probably the shipping and the tracking.
Yeah.
So that's not bad.
Yeah, it was cool. I was very excited. Because like I said, I didn't want to have to rebuy this. It was a gift, and I was like, man, like, I'm bummed. And like I said, it's long sold out, so like the prices are stupid crazy. So $15, like, yeah, send it to me. I don't care. It was great.
Like, bro, send me 2, bro.
Yeah.
Just in case.
Fuck, I should have done that.
The prologue to Jurassic World Dominion is online now. I watched it, and it's pretty fucking good. I liked it a lot. Do you guys get a chance? Do you guys get a chance to watch it yet?
No, I didn't.
What's Jurassic World Dominion?
It's the end cap of the trilogy.
Oh, it's coming out.
Yeah. Do you guys want to watch it?
So this is a prequel to the movie that's not out yet.
No, it's a prologue to the movie that's not out yet. So
a prologue.
I guess technically a prequel. Let's watch it real quick.
Is it going to be in the movie, or like you have to watch it solo?
Motherfucker, I don't know. All right, Jesus. I don't know.
Well, I feel like
telling you 5 minutes.
Because they made a prologue to the last movie.
Never mind.
I'll go 5 minutes, boys.
Wow, we get sound and everything. Look at that.
Did you think they would do a silent film prologue?
No, no,
silent film.
No. Listen.
Let
me finish. I didn't think you would share the audios, dude.
Oh, I always share the audio. Fuck it. I'm like 10 for 10 on winning claims, bro. They get fuck love it, bro.
So can I ask you a question? Where does this fit in the timeline?
This is after the fifth one.
The events of the last
film.
movie.
Okay.
Yeah, because remember in the last movie they let all the dinosaurs out, and so they're in the wild.
I don't think I watched the last one, but thanks for spoiling it.
Oh, that's on you, bro.
Yeah, that's your fault.
You've had plenty of time, John.
Zach, the reason I ask is because, but remember before the last movie came out, they made a prequel video of like the family camping.
Yeah.
That was a sequel. That was also a prequel to this movie.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, where they've been doing marketing for a while for this movie.
Okay.
Yeah, because the dinosaurs are rogue. Like they're out.
So it probably isn't even gonna be in the movie. It's just like a snippet before the movie.
Yeah, they're like bridging the movies together.
Okay.
IGN says the upcoming Ahsoka series has added Natasha Liu Bordizzo, who will play Mandalorian Sabine Wren. Wren was a key character in Star Wars Rebels. So it's going to be for the live-action show. Love to see that. Be sure to nominate for our 2021 Collecting Weekly Awards for a chance to win a $100 gift card. Winner selected December 14th. Did I not put a picture of Blade here? Our movie of the week is Blade. Let me get that real quick. A half mortal, half immortal is out to avenge his mother's death and rid the world of vampires. Modern day technology advanced vampires he is going after are in search of his special blood type needed to summon an evil god who plays a key role in their plan to execute the human race. I like this movie. It's been so long since I've seen Blade. I think I saw it like once on television many years ago. And I think because it was on TV, it was much less graphic than the movie actually is. I'm trying to pull up this Blade photo for you guys.
Yeah, P-Rock says it's the first Marvel R-rated movie.
Yep, first Marvel R-rated movie, and a lot of people are excited because the new one with Mahershala Ali is coming out soon, and that's partially why I wanted to pick this movie. And yeah, I liked it. I think I see a lot of people say like Black Panther was like the first Black Marvel film superhero, and a lot of people get upset that this movie's forgotten. And I don't think it gets his due, but Wesley Snipes, an absolute badass motherfucker.
Oh, yeah.
I love him in Demolition Man. I love him in this movie. I mean, he's just fucking cool. He's fucking.
And then he didn't pay his taxes.
Motherfucker. Yeah.
Damn it, John.
God damn it, John.
What did he say, Mister?
He didn't pay his taxes.
Wow.
I like this movie, and I didn't know it was a trilogy though. I did not know it was a trilogy.
Manny?
We got Boogie Manny in the chat. But I liked it a lot. I did like it a lot, and I don't know that I really need to see the other two. I think I saw the third one had Ryan Reynolds in it, and I don't think I need to see that ever. But I did enjoy the movie. What do you think, Dean?
Yeah, I'm going to leave a lot of meat on the bones for everybody else because Blade's not my favorite, and I know the guys want to talk about it. But I will say, Zach, I'm with you. It's been probably since it came out on probably VHS back then, since I watched this. And I will say the opening scene, everyone's dancing.
Yeah.
And then like that blood water starts coming out of the ceiling. And Blade is standing there at the end of the room, and like all the vampires turn and look at him, and he starts fucking killing everyone. Gave me Constantine vibes with Keanu Reeves when he's in the hospital, and like that room full of people is there, and he like blesses the water, and it starts pouring on everyone, and they like start like turning into monsters. I was like, holy shit! Like, it was like almost not scene for scene, but it reminded me so much of that I was like, damn, that probably influenced Constantine, at least that shot, because it was like, again, like beat for beat, very similar, and I was like, damn, this is good. Like you said, it's a good movie. I liked it. Not really for the time. Not really too much to complain about. It's very, solid movie. Still watch it.
Yeah.
I've never seen the sequels. I know that. I've never seen the sequels, so I don't know how those hold up. But yeah, the first Blade, man, dude, that song that I was jamming to that song like a month ago in my car. Solid. If you watch it, you're not gonna regret it.
It has that hype 90s music, dude, when he's fucking kicking everyone's ass.
Dude, very Matrix.
Yes, there you go.
Very Matrix. Yeah, I liked it.
Yeah, okay.
And I think I showed you guys the other day. I have his sword in my room.
Yeah, when we did the unboxing, you're right.
John did the Blade unboxing, and
that's
such a solid figure. Going back to that.
Oh yeah.
John's is like in immaculate condition. I think it's like an $800 figure now, if you could find it. Maybe don't watch Blade, because then you're gonna want the figure.
definitely gonna want it.
But yeah, it was cool. I liked it.
Yeah, man.
Oh, after you. Sorry. Oh.
No, I too will also leave a lot of meat on the bone, because I really want John to,
I appreciate
be able to really say his piece here, man. I didn't know this was a Marvel movie. You know, to be
Yeah,
honest,
exactly.
I had no idea about the character. All I know is, you know, Wesley Snipes was some sort of vampire hunter, Snape's killer or whatever.
Snakes on a plane.
Well, yeah, exactly. Snakes on a plane. Yeah, and it's been a long time since I've seen this movie, man. And real quick before I get into what I'm going to say, I just want. There's one more thing that I'm thankful for, and that's forgiveness. Just because I failed, man. I completely forgot to watch this damn movie.
Wow.
So
what a savage.
So
and he even
I'm not
cut
gonna.
me off.
I'm not gonna front.
Wait, why did you cut John off?
Because I want to. You know, I want to give John an opportunity to like
the
leave
background.
that.
Not like this. Not like this.
You really said I'd like to thank the chat for forgiveness. That was amazing.
No, I
Holy
said
shit.
forgiveness in general. Like, you know, I'm thankful. I'm thankful for forgiveness. You know, and y'all with the chat and the fact that hey,
my God.
you know, Mario screwed up and didn't watch this, man. So I apologize.
Look at this.
John.
We already got a dispute for the Jurassic clip. I'm fighting it, bro. We're gonna win.
Fight it, bro.
Since we're coming clean, Mario, I might as well. No, I'm kidding. I watch it.
Oh my God, Jesus Christ!
No, I watch it. This is actually I think my first time watching this movie fully. And I loved it.
Wait.
Yeah,
Time out.
you heard it.
You own the figure, and you haven't
Doesn't
seen
matter.
the movie.
I invested in the figure. That figure was an invest. No, but I didn't. I didn't watch it. I've watched it, but bits and pieces, and then I think a little bit of number 2, and then you don't know which one's which. No, fully, never watched this movie. Watched it today, actually, going to work in the car and coming back home. Gilbert, thanks for the support, brother.
See, you didn't really watch it as much as listen to it.
No, I watched it. Trust me, I fully watched it.
Are you kidding me? You were driving?
100%. It's highway. I do straight highway, so it's fine.
Guys, Canada,
Jesus.
Can we get this guy arrested, please?
It's straight highway, so I put it on my dash, and I can watch it. Anyways, besides the point, I can multitask. I know you Americans over there can't multitask. It's not my fault.
Americans?
He can't English.
Let me get into some details here. 7.1 out of 10 on IMDb. Surprisingly, 57% Rotten Tomatoes. That's surprising. Anyways, I love the movie. Nightclub scenes were awesome. The fighting scenes, the music, the soundtrack was awesome. Wesley Snipes, I don't know, that Mahershala guy has some big shoes to fill because you think of Blade and it's Wesley Snipes. I think he did such an awesome job. One thing I didn't like. You want to know what it is?
What's that?
They should have kept the mother out of the story.
Wow.
When they brought her back, I'm your actual mother. That was stupid. In my opinion. I didn't like that part.
I just want to say there's a difference between listening to us on your car speakers and watching a whole ass 2-hour movie on your car while you're driving. There's a huge difference. Jason says, I watch this channel while I'm working. Again, unless you're working as a truck driver, which you probably shouldn't be watching us while you're driving. I think there's a massive difference in safety there.
Yeah, see, Eddie agrees. The mother was
Wow.
useless. I hated the way they portrayed the mother. That was very stupid. But nice to see. You know that guy, the guy who played. Let me see if I can find his name. Hold on one quick second. The guy who played Frost's right-hand man, Donald Logue. His character was Quinn. Anybody who watched Gotham on TV, the TV series, that's Gordon's partner in Gotham.
How is Gotham?
Gotham's pretty good. If you're a Batman, it's okay. It's a good story. Penguin, the guy who plays Penguin, banger. That guy did an awesome job. But it's a good show to get into. But yeah, regardless of what we're saying here, I'd watch this movie. If you haven't watched it, I'd watch it. The first one. I don't know what the second one's like. I might want to watch the second one, but I thought the action was great, and I'd highly recommend it. Great soundtrack.
Gotham nuts.
No.
Damn it.
A little late, buddy.
Just too
Very late.
I was trying to make
You
sure
know
it
what?
sounded natural.
Dude, just hang it up, dude. Just hang it up, bro.
That's pretty good.
He tried. Somebody clip that.
Don't quit your
Really
don't quit your day
fucking cracked
job.
himself up.
That was good.
Yeah, he did. Look at him.
There's no respect.
Oh,
there's
man.
no. You know
I
what?
love seeing-
I take back my. No, I'm kidding.
How dare you? That's good. We could edit it where there's.
Was it though?
We take out some of the time between.
No.
Can you feature?
dude,
Can you
no.
feature Philip's comment, please?
Dude, Zach's
Oh.
edit's gonna be like he's like talking over here and then
Philip's comment?
cuts.
Yeah. Clip.
Everyone's in different positions.
Cuervo says someone's desperate because there was you guys screwed me yesterday. I needed another win.
Well, you didn't get any retribution today. I'll tell you that.
Badfish says he liked it.
Just spread this ass apart. Sorry.
That was really good.
That was like not funny at all.
I felt like the Gotham one was reaching. That was really reaching.
No, the goblin one was so smart. The goblin one was
You
so
guys need to
smart.
grow.
Oh man. You see what we
Holy
gotta deal with
shit.
around here?
This is ridiculous. It's a comedy club now.
Jesus.
Hey, Cuervo thinks I won.
The Gotham
Well,
one
we got
wasn't
one.
even funny. What did
The
he say?
Gotham one was great.
No, it
Got
wasn't.
them nuts.
Your best
That
one.
was
The best
great.
one was the Philip one. That was the one you got me on. Listen, what did Dean say?
Fucking ribs already.
I wasn't paying attention. I was watching the chat. What did Dean say?
Gene?
Well, someone's. Hold on, it's right here. Cuervo said someone's getting desperate, and I said, "Spread this ass apart."
What the fuck? No. You guys are on the cheap stuff.
Oh my god.
She said Zach, but it took a minute.
All right, so Dean, speaking about ass cheeks, you're picking the movie of the week next week.
Yeah, dude.
Whoa.
I already have the pick. I promised Eddie because it's a fantastic movie, and we're gonna get a follow up soon.
Oh, here we go.
We're gonna be watching Willow.
Oh
It's on
my
Disney
god,
Plus. Dude, that movie is fantastic.
I'm gonna pull a Mario.
No, you better not, dude. Willow is such a good movie.
I never watched
was gonna
it.
pick Starship Troopers.
I've
but
never seen it
Willow's
either.
Probably a better movie.
It's on Disney Plus, I think.
Have we already done Starship Troopers?
No.
Yes.
We did, right?
Never watched that either.
Dude, that figure's coming out. I'm so fucking pumped for it, bro. I have the deluxe on
Do
pre.
you see that there's a new Home Alone?
Yes.
Some little
It's
fact.
called. Wow.
Damn,
It's
that's.
called.
I love how sensitive John is.
It's called like something in Home Alone. I was like, what?
Oh, it's a little British kid, I think, too. Like he has an English accent.
That was
an
not
English
what
accent?
That was.
Yeah,
What
mummy.
the hell was that?
Where are you, mummy?
Okay, you cheeky fucker.
Oh wow. Where's Pete and Ian when you need him?
Right.
When I saw the trailer, those are the first two people I thought of. Actually,
Home Sweet Home Alone.
where the hell did
Egg Princess.
the leader go? Like, what are we running? Are we running the show?
He's still laughing at his bad jokes, dude.
This is.
Can I
He's
tell you
trying to
something?
compose himself.
Can I tell you something before Zach gets back? Oh,
Please do.
never mind. He's doing this. We're gonna take a second to thank our Patreonies, guys. Without you, this is not possible. So when I shout you out, I mean it. Sean Fear, Ian Seaby, Renee Mendez, Eric Mariscal, Quinn Aguirre, Lemur Hernandez, King Louie, Mark Pearson, Paul Schreiber, James Colley, Joel Bretta, Equan, Chris Valencerina, Ben Thomas, the ever handsome Chris Letty, Ruben K.S. Rivera Jr. I think he's new. I don't remember that one. Sweet Danny Lee, Deanie Martin, Stephen Kreb, Big Ol' Fern, King Zach, Caesar Mariquin, Mike Cruz, Lisa Martin Bomansky, my sister. She moves back soon. I'm very excited. Rick DeGregorio, Alvin Jules, the handsome, the wonderful the everyday collector.
What?
Ricardo Valdez, Jose CZ, Irwin Azucena, the illustrious Rainer. Another new name, Aled Morgan. I don't know if I'm saying that properly. I need to ask him in the chat. I saw him talking to everybody earlier. Shout out him. Bola Boyd, Jimmy James, Mario Cortez, the handsome, the beautiful. He's amazing. Stephen Percha, Sean Usby, Scott Bradley, Stephen Maria Stanley, Jesse Contreras, Eddie Manzanares, Joe Chet Beeks Corbus, Louis Bennett, Kevin Vegar, Chip Perrin, Jimmy Hernandez, and Brenton Palmer. I'm just kidding. Brenton Palmer. Fan favorite, apparently. So never stop that. This is our Patreon benefits for the month of December. We got the episode 200, which is in January, guys. Make sure you stick around for that. It's going to be fun.
Look at that
and
face.
The Money Mendez sticker. I didn't know fucking stickers could get that handsome.
What's the name? What's that guy's name again? Pablo Escobar.
No, that's Sweet Eddie. Gilbert.
A face only a mother can love.
These are both
Robotech
Titan Comics #1.
I love you, Eddie.
CGC and CBCS.
Corvo's asking, is Zach pooping? He probably is, bro.
Yeah, he might be.
He's on his throne right now.
Cece says, I vote Die Hard for first Christmas movie watch. That's not a bad idea.
It's not a Christmas movie.
Wait. It's not a Christmas movie.
Yes, it is.
It is not. What does it have to do with Christmas?
The whole point of the movie is that everyone is there because of Christmas.
Okay, but what does it have to do with the theme of with the overall story of Christmas? Just because it takes place around Christmas time, that automatically makes it a Christmas movie?
But that's not what makes a Christmas movie a Christmas movie. The movie takes place not just during Christmas, but because of Christmas. Makes it a Christmas movie.
No, bro.
Yeah.
No, bro.
It has Christmas lights and shit.
Let's just say that it took place in January. Like none of that would have happened because nobody would have been there for the. Does that make sense?
Well, the Christmas party they were having or something like that.
Yeah, like the catalyst is Christmas. That makes it a Christmas movie.
I never watched Die Hard fully either.
See, John needs to watch it. So.
Whoa! Now Nicoleo's starting to. Really, Batman Returns is also a. You guys consider that a Christmas movie as well?
Oh,
Batman Returns?
Technically, it should be then. If Die Hard's a Christmas movie.
What about Iron Man 3?
Hey, he's off the shitter.
No, my ribs are cramping, dude. That joke was so funny. It put me into great pain.
Dude, seriously, dude.
No, Dean's joke was so funny.
Wasn't that funny?
He laughed so hard that his ribs pushed out the shit.
No, I'm on this workout thing, and I did a little bit of ab workout, and so when I started laughing, everything spasmed, dude.
Don't you need to
I'm
have
over here
abs to
dying, and
do
you guys are
ab
laughing at
workout?
me. Dean, can you read this slide for me? I'm still in the process.
Yeah, this is our Patreon benefits package, guys. So if you want to join, this is what you get. For $5 a month, the Sweet Angel tier, you get a sticker sent to you straight to your door, as well as access to After Dark replay or live. You can watch it live. Wednesdays at 10:30. Was it 10:30? I always forget.
10:30. Yeah, 10:30.
The certified crispy tier, $15 a month. You get assistance with figure fixes by Zach. Dude, you could take a statue and chuck it on the ground and it shatters into a million pieces. You can send it to Zach and he'll fix it.
Well, try it, John.
I don't know about that.
All benefits of the previous tier, so stickers sent to your door and access to After Dark. Then the $25 a month What a Guy tier. You get an 18 by 24 silhouette poster signed by Zach and me on your first pledge, as well as doubles the stickers we send out, and the figure fix and the After Dark access.
The best bang for the buck.
Dude, After Dark is so fun, dude.
We're almost at episode 100. We have to do something really special for that episode.
Yeah.
Which is wild.
And there's other benefits to the top tier and the other packages as well.
Yeah, we have the art prints. that are on
Yeah,
there
we
too.
do art prints that are exclusive to the Patreonies. And the top tier gets like variants and stuff. So, and we do all that like year round. So like, it's just kind of like,
it's not like a monthly thing. It's like whenever we get a chance to do it.
Can we get like completely smashed for After Dark and just have some fun? Or for the 100th episode?
Oh yeah,
I mean, come on,
I'm down.
man.
I'm down.
Let's go.
I'm
let's
100% down.
dude, I'm so down, dude. I'm so pumped for.
Why are you
fucking
down? Pick
Bricks and
yourself up.
Brews today. Wow. John.
Bricks and Brews.
Handsome, beautiful man. I'm almost a little bummed. I could barely see John.
I'm here.
Well, you're in the corner. You're like.
You're just ahead today.
Well, they wanted to see the Trinity.
It looks great. I gotta be honest.
I had to pull it out.
Let me say this. So we have Willow this week, but then we're gonna start our Christmas movie thing, right? So like the next 4 weeks. So we can pause the order where we're at, or we can continue with Christmas there.
Oh man, Mario gets
Pablo.
hosed again.
How dare you, Mario?
No, go
well,
ahead.
that's not our fault. Pablo says do
I
planes,
know, I'm
trains,
just-
and
I'm just
automobiles
messing.
for a holiday movie.
I love
Yo,
Planes,
that's a
Trains,
good
and
movie.
Automobiles.
That's an amazing movie. I nominate that for the next one.
I would totally be up for that. Here's a look at our network. We got Small Talk, CW Live, OFAC Podcast, The Ringcast, In and Outs of Collecting, Live and Let Dice, which is a subsidiary of Ox Plays, Live Unboxing, Jesus. After Dark, and Bricks and Brews. Bricks and Brews is going to be this Sunday, right, Dean?
Yes. We do
Love to
live
see
Lego
that.
builds. I got this one. I don't know if I'm gonna do this one on
This
on
Sunday.
Sunday.
What the fuzz? Nobody tells us. Like,
A
It
501st
we put
battle
in the
pack.
we put in the Patreon chat.
I have
like
a job.
5 times.
This one
Well,
might be
when
a
you're,
little too
I mean,
easy.
it might be distracting from when you're driving and watching Blade, but I mean, it was there. It
Wow.
was definitely there.
so this
Yeah.
Sunday, what time? Do we have a time yet?
We do not have a time yet. For the rest of the week, we also have tomorrow, of course, Wednesday 10:30 After Dark. Then Thursday 8:30 is going to be the pre-recorded Thanksgiving. I believe they're doing a figure showcase on Small Talk. Friday 10 o'clock we're doing In and Out's pre-record, and then Saturday 8 p.m. we're doing Dungeons and Dragons episode 7 live. Here's a look at our socials on Facebook. You can find us at Collecting Weekly, the page, and Collecting Weekly Auxiliary, the group. On Instagram at Collecting Weekly, at Collecting Weekly _clips, at the Everyday Collector with underscores between that, and at In and Outs of Collecting. Take a look at our TeePublic if you want to support some network swag. We got lots of stuff there. Some great shirts of all the best memes of the show. Friends of the show, we got 6 Scale Scavengers, Optical 20, PJ the Paradox Nerd, KG Collector, JB Collection, Rogue 16, Boogie Manny, Juan from Third Party Reviews, DCX, 16 Scale Man, John the Everyday Collector, Will Fox Vacation, Just Another Friday Night, 6 Scale Reviews, Casual Nerd Problems, Cast to Gemini, P-Rockzilla, and 16 Fix. I think tomorrow we're having P-Rock, 16 Fix, CC3PO, and maybe Brother Cousins Toys on After Dark tomorrow. So it should be a pretty packed
It's a
show.
full house there.
Wow. Yeah, it is.
Mario, you teased something a little bit earlier, but you might be doing something really fun this weekend. You want to talk about that just for a minute?
Actually, that's something I wanted to say for tomorrow. But if you'd like me to talk about it,
Oh, okay.
tonight,
I mean,
you know,
it's up to you to decide.
yeah, you know what? For those that aren't be able to make it tomorrow, so something's going on in San Diego this weekend. So Rainer and Sean are meeting up for SDCC on this weekend. SDCC Special Edition. So we're gonna have like a live Comic-Con, actually in person this time. Fortunately, there were tickets available, and I was able to get a ticket for Saturday, and I will be there. I will be documenting a lot of stuff over there, taking a lot of pictures, taking a lot of video. And yeah, we're going to go ahead and report everything back, hopefully in time for Tuesday's show. And yeah, we'll be on the lookout for that. We'll be
Here you go, Zach.
possible live stream. I don't know. Maybe we'll see.
Wow.
Mario,
Dude, bring
you
one of
have
those.
to
Bring one of those battery packs for your phone so it doesn't die.
No, for sure. Sean says he thought Bricks and Brews was on the 4th.
That's
or
what
the
I thought I
5th.
read too.
Oh, that's news to me. I thought someone said it was Sunday, and so I've been planning for Sunday, but if that's what it is, then that's what it is.
Yeah.
Because Comic-Con's still going on Sunday as well. So.
Yes. Okay, so that's fine.
So let's keep that in mind.
Bricks. Okay, Jesus. Now you're going to Comic-Con. You're all.
Hey,
4th and 5th for Bricks and Brews. Probably the 5th.
Yeah. Mario, you have to do one thing for me.
What's that?
For Rainer.
Slap Rainer in the head.
Keep an eye out for Robotech stuff. I know they're going to be there.
Okay.
So, if there's like cool figures and stuff.
I got you, bro.
We should, Mario, I'm not sure if you want to do this, but we should put up a post and see if any of the other members are going to SDCC. I think it'd be cool to meet up with more people.
Hell yeah,
Get a lot of Cali boys.
Wear your mask.
Yeah, let's do it. I'll throw up a... Yeah, absolutely, dude. Yeah, we'll definitely throw up a post out there and see if anybody wants to meet up.
Anyways, well, thank you guys for tuning in to episode 191. I was dying for the last, 10 minutes. Like a phoenix, I've risen from the ashes. It was that joke, dude. It was like a 1-2 punch. My hilarious joke, Dean's hilarious joke.
I'm Zach.
Who the fuck? Get this guy out of here.
Every time, dude.
Every time. That can't become a thing. Anyways, we're thankful for you guys. Happy Thanksgiving. I hope you guys enjoy it. We'll be live tomorrow at 10:30. We love you guys, and we'll catch you on the next episode.
Bye.